Hey guys, this is the first video from the WoW NOOB channel. It's a channel I created because I'm not an expert player. I love playing the game, and I wouldn't say I'm a noob, but I'm an average player. There's a lot of great videos out there on YouTube and blogs and stuff where people give you tips and helps and instructions on how to play your class or how to down different bosses or doing achievements or whatever. And that's great. But a lot of the stuff is still pretty difficult to do. Especially if you're like me, you don't always remember everything and you just want to have fun. So what I decided to do was to create this channel to say that even average players can have fun and be just as good as everyone else. A lot of those videos that are made out there and you find on YouTube, that's like the top 2% of players. They're the ones that are in the great super duper good guilds and they can do all the great stuff. They got the great loot and the great weapons and equipment and whatever, and they can play their class to perfection and they can just kick butt on just about anything. And then you got your 90%, and those 90% are the average players, the guys that can help out in raids and don't necessarily get the achievements in the first tries, or even just have to work on stuff for some time to get achievements or whatever they want. And some of my videos, well, they're going to be attempts of achievements or simply farming some raid bosses for mounts or stuff like that. And some of it, well, I'm gonna fail. And you know what? That's a part of it, and that's a part of a thing I love about this game, because you can keep trying and working on getting a boss down or finishing an instance, and you fail and then you try again and you get a little bit further and you progress, and finally after 10 or 20 or 100 tries you get the boss down, and that's just an amazing feeling, and that's so cool, and that's the stuff I want to do. Some of the videos that I'm going to make will not necessarily have anything to do with what's on the screen. That's just me talking about stuff that annoys me or I think are cool, or just my thoughts on the game or different things. And I'm just recording some video that's going to go good for the background. But hopefully this channel will be like I said, an average Joe's point of view. Now, I play a Night Elf female hunter on the EU Alliance server. This is not going to be a hunter channel, but of course, a lot of the videos will be reflecting on that I play a hunter. But if I'm going to try something, trying soloing a raid boss or something, I can't tell you how to try and do it with your other classes. All I can do is encourage you to try. And if you're doing some of the high-end raids that I also do, I can only tell you my point of view as a hunter. but of course there's always a lot of tactics on how to get these bosses down the correct way. But you can't always remember everything. I can't. I've tried, and of course when I've done a boss 20 times, I can remember them, or at least most of what I have to do. But it doesn't always look pretty. And if you see me doing a raid video, you might actually see a video of me getting killed. And how often do you see that in all those other videos? There's a couple of guys that do some videos and you maybe see them wipe, but that's just about it. This will be the average Joe's point of view. So that's why I chose to call it the WoW Noob. I'm not a noob, but for those super players, I probably will look like a noob. But anyway, I hope that you will enjoy my videos and that you will subscribe to them, because I hope that my love for the game can give you some, well, what can you say? I enjoy it so much, and I want to share my enthusiasm with the game, and hopefully it will make some players that usually don't do the hardcore stuff to make them more bold. Just the other day I started to, and I will make videos of this pretty soon, I started farming for the 2 mounts in the raid, level 60 20-man raid, I believe it is, Sulgarub, where you got the Raptor mount and the Tiger mount. And I kept working on it for about 2 hours before I finally figured out a tactic and just barely down the Raptor boss. Of course the mount didn't drop, but at least now I have a tactics and idea of how I can get this mount and farming it. But then I went on to try to get the Tiger mount, and I failed miserably. I didn't get killed because I had some getting out of crap things as a hunter. But after trying for about 3 hours, I decided to give up and try again next week. And you will see that in some of my videos of me trying and failing. And then maybe a couple of weeks later I will make another video of me getting closer. But of course I won't do 20 videos of me failing in the same raid. Maybe once or twice, and then make one when I finally make it. And like I said, I will do all different kinds of videos, and I really hope that you would subscribe and follow this channel, and I hope to have some great videos out for you as soon as possible. I can't give you a time frame on how often I'm gonna make the videos, but as often as I have the time anyways. So anyway, thanks for your time, and subscribe, and hope to see you later.